Hey guys, welcome back. I'm back in the sheep area because after finishing a recording last night, I thought, oh my god, I'm an idiot. I could have done this so much simpler. So I'll just give you a quick demo. I don't have much wheat left because I was AFK last night with my improved sheep killing machine design. Okay, breed a few more. That'll be enough. I feel like a complete idiot because this change is so much better, and it yeah, well, I should have thought of this to start with, I think, but I did have fun with the redstone, but now there is zero redstone in this build, well, in this part of the build anyway. So I didn't need this clock. I didn't need all the pistons. Now it's really simple. The baby sheep drop down as usual. They drop down through these signs. Ooh, I got to think. See the signs here, and that's holding the lava back. So they drop down, they grow up to be big sheep, and when they do that, they'll hit the lava and they'll die. And obviously, all of these hoppers will just collect all the wool and the meat and transfer it into these chests. Memory. Yeah, and so it works like amazingly well. It's so simple. Like it's just a bit of lava above the baby sheep, and it's like, well, you cannot get any more simple than this. It's ridiculous. I did for a while have some pistons along this line here, so they'd push this way and shove all of the sheep over to this level, so just to like force the adult sheep to hit the lava. But I found that actually made about 40% of the baby sheep. They tried to jump on top of the piston as it was moving, and so they'd just jump into the lava basically, and so they'd die, and you'd get nothing out of it. So now with no moving parts at all, it seems to be the most efficient way, and well, the results can sort of speak for themselves. There's a lot more wool and a heap of mutton. A nice little bonus of using the lava is that we get cooked mutton, so we don't have to do that anymore, which is pretty handy. I can save a bit of coal or a bit of wood. Yeah, so that's my new and improved design. My first ever redstone build has become, well, it's just become a normal build, I guess. There's no redstone involved in my section of the build. Obviously, there's still the Zoomovoid design upstairs, but I don't really count that as my first redstone build since I didn't design it myself. So that's a little bit disappointing, but I'm happy with this because it's producing so much more wool and meat. So our dragon will be well fed, and so will we, which is good. Yeah. So um, yeah, I've just basically filled in everything else and cleaned it up a little bit. So yeah, let me know if you think you can improve on that design anymore. I'm happy to make adjustments. Will from Finland came over just after I finished recording last night and said he thinks it's a good idea, and he's done a fair bit of redstone. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So, yep. So this is exactly the same. I've just added some more sheep in here, so it'll produce more sheep per hour when I'm AFK, and when I'm not AFK, I've actually got some sheep up here. So I've moved this up here. So it's exactly the same as it used to be. I've just moved it up here so that the sheep will actually flow into that same pen that we were just looking at. So I don't have to do like anything extra. And I've started a little wheat field here so I can feed my sheepies because we've run out of wheat. I think I went through 3 double chests worth over the last few days testing this out and AFKing. Yeah, and so that's where that second lot of shit come through. So when I'm in around my base and I don't want to be AFK, I can feed these guys. I can go feed those guys over there, and then come back later. And then if I'm staying here overnight AFK, I can just sit in here as normal and just feed these sheep. So yeah, I think it's going to be working fairly well. I've already got a fair bit of wool, and I'm already getting requests from people that they need wool. and I'm definitely going to need lots of wool myself for some plans I have for our dragon area. Yep, so it's coming along well. I'm I'm pretty happy with our progress so far. I just need to get started on clearing out this area through here. So that's my next step. Other than growing some more wheat, I'm going to be, clearing out all of this. It's going to be much bigger. So that is my next task. So hopefully, in this next section, you'll see this being much larger and looking hopefully much nicer. My plans for up here with our netherwort block, I'm not sure if I'm still going to do that as much because netherwort block is horrendously bright and sort of hard to combine with other blocks and still get the same effect that I want. So I want sort of dark, not gloomy, but dangerous and lavary, and this is just almost cartoony in the brightness. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use too much of it. I'll still use it as a decorative block, but I don't think I'm going to use it for the entire floor anymore. I'm looking at some other options at the moment in creative just to see what things look like. But yeah, that's going to take a little bit of work, I think, to figure out what I want to do. But yeah, let me know if you've got any ideas yourself. I'm very happy to take any suggestions on board. I'm sort of, as you can see, I've been playing with different block placements and with these guys. But yeah, I would definitely appreciate some suggestions because, yeah, it's just so bright. I don't know. It's hard to say. Some other things I've been thinking about working on is up here in the same vein of dragons flying around. We now have, sorry for the rain, it's perfect timing for a video, is we're going to have some trees that have been, burnt up by the flying dragon as he enters his lair. So yeah, it's just coal blocks arranged to look somewhat like a tree trunk and some damaged earth where it's been burnt away a bit. I might actually have some lava in here as well, maybe like a single block of lava where it's still like simmering away, and perhaps some darker red blocks of some kind. I'm not sure, but still a bit of a work in progress. But I think having a few of these dotted around this swamp here would be really cool and add some character to the dragon theme we've got going on, rather than just having this random bit of lava sitting here. It's gonna actually, people will know that something's happening here because of this. So yeah, hopefully that's come out alright with the rain. That's so annoying, but yeah, I'm having fun, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying watching this series. I'm very much enjoying being on the server. Well, no one's going to accuse me of not keeping my promises. I have finished hollowing out a small section of the base, and voila, here it is, guys. Get excited. How nice is that? It's all dug out. Pretty crazy difference from what it was before. I've just been reviewing my old recordings, and whew, it's pretty crazy actually how much work I've put in over the last few days. I've sort of done a little bit of work on the staircase as well, so you'll see there's a bit of cobble and a bit of stone staircase, just to make it look like it's a little bit weathered. So it was once like a castle staircase, but now it's degraded a little bit and it's starting to fall apart just a little bit. And the dugout area is meant to look fairly natural. Maybe like the dragons found a cave and it's just decided to settle here, or maybe it's gouged its way through here with flames of some kind. I'm going to have a few bits of a few lava streams just every now and then, just in little places around here. But for the most part, I really like how it's nice and dark, and sort of I think it sets the mood, and hopefully it shows up in the recording fairly well. I'm not sure how it'll show up on YouTube. I've heard that darkness in recordings doesn't translate well. There's a few lighting glitches I got to sort out because there's light behind these walls. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it's turned out. So there's not too much work to be done in this section. And down here, this is just my temporary working space. So I'm thinking of putting like a dragon statue, like a miniature one here, or maybe some sentinels on the side. I'm not sure yet. Just a little bit of a welcoming platform before you turn around and look at this. Whew, this crazy big old cleared area. And I'd tell you what, I've spent quite a few days, like real world days, just mining this entire area out with a diamond pickaxe with efficiency 4, and it's still taking so long. It's definitely, as you can see, a work in progress, and yeah, I've left these here temporarily just because they connect up to our farms. So our sheep farm there, and inside that is where our AFK sheep breeder is, and up here is just that extra little section I showed in the previous section of the video. But yeah, previously this here was all stone, just all completely filled in. So yeah, spent a lot of time clearing it out, and this is going to form the main part of our base. Peace helped me clear out this bit of it. Like there was some gaps here as well, so there's only like a section that had to be cleared out to make it this size. But I thought this still wasn't big enough for what I wanted, so I'm going to clear out all of this area as well and connect up that crevice or fissure or whatever you want to call it with the one that's over here. This one here. So it'll give us a whole lot of room to make a giant sleeping dragon. So there's the plan. The dragon is going to be lying here in this cleared area, and obviously when this is cleared out, it'll be covering most of this area and surrounded by some piles of gold and its hoard. And I'm thinking that I'll have the eyes be nether portals so that it'll have a really cool purple glowing effect. And hopefully, if I don't have too many lights and the render distance in Minecraft works, you'll come down here and look over at this massive big cavern, and you'll see the glowing purple eyes looking at you, and I think it'll look really, really nice. And one thing I was thinking of also was having the mouth of the dragon open. So seeing if we can fit enough redstone in the dragon that once you walk up to it, the mouth will open, and having another portal in there, or potentially having my workshop inside the dragon, I think that'll also be really cool. Either way, even just making it so you can walk into the dragon and, having some fake innards or something like that inside would be kind of cool, I think. But yeah, I think that'd be a cool effect. So obviously still lots and lots of work to be done. I just wanted to update you guys so you didn't think I was just lazing around not releasing videos. I haven't actually experimented with the redstone in creative yet to see if I can do this stuff, and that is going to happen after I finish clearing out this area. So I'll make the dragon fit within this zone, so I'm going to measure it out, and then I've got to come up with an actual dragon design, so that'll be really fun to do, I think, as well. I might even record some creative stuff just so you guys see how... What the hell? Another one. So you guys see how I make it and my sort of creative design process. But yeah, I'll see if that's actually interesting to watch first before I post it. So you might see it, you might not. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's it for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Feel free to leave some comments about what you think of the plan and any changes you'd make or any suggestions, ideas. I'm very open to change. Please do let me know. Otherwise, please leave a like, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.